Ruiz Window and Door Replacement. Are your windows and doors causing outside air or rainwater to leak inside your home? Well, don't wait. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact them now on Facebook for your free estimate. Ruiz replaces all windows, exterior, and storm doors, as well as pet doors. That's Ruiz Window and Door Replacement.
And, Mike, I did see our friend there we just heard from in the interview, Z. Robertson, coming out of the locker room. Has his jersey on, but otherwise in street clothes, so we won't see him here today. But right now in the back of the Venom's little box there, just kind of trying to get his teammates pumped up and going, maybe dealing with a little bit of an injury himself, but hopefully we'll see him back out there soon. And
another receiver that caught a touchdown pass last week, Khalil Stewart, he is out for this game as well. We mentioned Chris Jones is on the injured list. Dalton James, who started at running back last week for the Venom, out in this one as well. So
and there might be a quick, instinct reaction as many fans would have. I'm sure people watching would think, maybe should the Venom try something different on offense? Should they give, you mentioned that the quarterback Caleb Love got some reps in week 1. Should they give him a shot? But I would say, Mike, that the offensive struggles can't all be placed on the shoulders of Dalton Cole. We talked about who they're missing on offense this week, and I would just tell fans to reserve judgment maybe on Cole's performance, knowing how limited he's been and how limited the time he's had to work with the current offensive weapons has been.
Well, and he's had to run for his life. He's been under pressure pretty much the entire first half on every offensive possession. Here is Ewing taking the kickoff at the 2-yard line for the Lions, looking for an opening. Starts right and back left, now up the middle of the field and finally wrestled down short of midfield. And already we've got a skirmish breaking out. We saw all kinds of that sort of thing in the first half between these two teams.
And a good job by the Venom to bottle this up. We've seen how dangerous Ewing can be and how much explosiveness he has, but the Venom create a crowd, make it hard for him to make much out of that return, but still gets up close to midfield, and that's pretty good field position, pretty good starting field position for the Lions. And we'll see what kind of show their offense is ready to put on here in the second half after some tremendous plays in the first half to put them up by 20.
Josh Jackson finally wrestled him to the turf, but as KJ said, in good starting position for the Lions. Marcus Brooks, the quarterback, big, strong quarterback, takes the snap, kind of bobbled it. He will throw, and it's short, but the catch looks like it's made inside the 5-yard line. Diving for it was who else but D'Amico Ewing. And he comes up with the reception inside the 5.
What a tremendous play from Ewing. The adjustment he has to make on this ball that's just a little bit short. Again, a pretty good throw, too. I want to give a little bit of credit to Brown, the quarterback, who makes sure that one's away from the defense, and just a great quarterback-receiver connection there, making sure that's in a spot where only his receiver can get to it.
He kind of bobbled the snap. I thought maybe he didn't get a good grip on the ball when he threw it because it kind of came out funny.
Yeah.
But, there was Ewing to scoop it up. Brooks under center now. And takes the snap again, has some trouble with the snap, but it doesn't matter. Wide open over the middle of the field is J.C. Newman for an easy Lions touchdown. Not the way the Venom wanted to start this second half.
Just too easy there for the Lions to get into the end zone and get that touchdown on the board. Now going up 26 pending the extra point, and you almost wonder if they were caught a little bit off guard by the formation the Lions came with there to get that touchdown, but doesn't make it feel any better to be going down 40-14 here. And we'll just see what kind of things that the Venom offense can sort of put together. That's what you really want to focus on. Just have a good drive.
Bryson Richardson out of the hold of the man who just caught that touchdown pass, J.C. Newman. Richardson's extra point kick right down the middle. So again, tough start for the Venom to this third quarter. Lions now lead at 41-14. Ortega's Lawn Care Service, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor needs. You can find us on Facebook or call 341-0004. That's Ortega's Lawn Care Service.
Well, Mike, obviously we've talked about the fact that the Venom have struggled a little bit offensively, but a good chance now here in the third quarter to turn things around.
Some of the rules here in this American Indoor Football League that the Venom are in, placed and centered above each line. Dasher board, the goalposts are 10 feet off the ground, 10 feet wide. And then we've talked as well about that last part. Any live ball that touches an overhead structure is dead. We saw that on the rafters earlier, but does not negate what any action that had taken place prior to the dead ball. So a little bit of explanation there. Again, we talked about the Uno kick really hard in this Civic Center Coliseum because of the place of the rafters, not the rapture, but the rafters, down pretty low and pretty hard to kick that far to get a kick through the uprights from the other end of the field. So don't know if we'll ever see an Uno of that type here in Amarillo, but would be impressive if we do see it.
Well, certainly, I think some of these kickers might have the leg for it based on what we've seen so far. But it's, like you mentioned, it's got to be low. It's got to be perfect. So we'll see what the Venom can do here. I'm curious to see if the Lions are going to allow the Venom to maybe get a spark from their return man.
Go for an onside kick that takes a high hop, and it's covered by the Venom on the far side of the field. Good alert play by Zachary Atkinson. And guess what? We have extracurricular activities out on the field and flags flying everywhere.
We haven't seen many of those in this game.
Oh, gosh, no. Really shocked by that.
Bit of sarcasm.
There's the onside kick. It took a big hop, and again, it bounces off the dasher board, so still a live football at that point.
The officials seem to be trying to sort this out. Maybe a little bit of confusion as far as what the call needs to be. Seems like it's going against the Lions. Maybe some sort of illegal formation on the kick.
Play, offside, kicking team number 12. That penalty will be enforced. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 16, kicking team. His first of the game. That penalty will also be enforced. First down, Amarillo Venom.
So, I believe that's the 5th unsportsmanlike conduct penalty we've seen against the Lions in this game.
Wow, that is a lot. And again, just in one possession in particular, really helped keep the Venom drive going and ended up in a touchdown for Amarillo, along with the opening kickoff, which went for a score by Siobhan Richardson. And boy, it sure has, since that early excitement with that kickoff return to start the game, it has kind of gone downhill from there for the Venom on offense. They did get that one scoring drive, but that has been it so far. Now the Lions back on offense, deep in their own territory now, just inside the 10. And the Venom defense definitely looking for a stop. Or check it, the Lions defense looking for a stop. Got my teams mixed up there. First down pass. Good catch. Trying to find some room after was Rodney Pierre.
Well, Mike, you have to imagine part of the reason that the Lions were so comfortable with trying an onside kick was because their defense has been playing so well in this game. They feel like no matter where the Venom get it on the field, they can potentially get a stop. So I imagine that factored into the Lions' thinking and going for the onside kick here. Now, the penalties don't exactly help that cause, putting them even closer to the goal line. But the Venom, if you're the Venom at this point, you got to ignore those elements of it. Just try to punch a score in and get yourself back into this game.
Maurice contact Douse in the backfield with the Venom quarterback. Alton Cole takes the snap, throws into the end zone, and it's incomplete. And I think that was Rodney Pierre, the intended receiver. Couldn't quite come up with it, and good coverage defensively by James Gray of the Lions.
Great coverage by Gray on this one. I mean, Cole tried to fit it in there, but just nowhere to go. Tremendous use of your hands as a defensive back to punch that one away.
Yeah, looked like he might have even gotten a hand in there to deflect it, so you're right. Great coverage on the play.
Absolutely, and that's what the Lions have shown all game long, is an ability to make it difficult on this Venom offense. And now you had first and goal at the 9-yard line to start this drive, and trying to pick up a yard here at least on this drive and try to punch in a touchdown.
Cole out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. He steps up, lets it go, and it's intercepted at the 2-yard line. And that is Marte Deers. And a flag at the end of the play as well. Deers involved in a lot of action tonight. Some good, as we saw right there for his team, but some not so good on a couple of penalties.
Well, Cole, again, facing pressure, just trying to get rid of it. And great coverage on the back end from the Lions. No one was open.
No.
And it really speaks to the talent that this Lions
defense
has, that they've been able
During the
to
return,
get
illegal block in the
these
back,
receivers
number 4,
perfectly
intercepting
covered.
team. The penalty's half the distance to the goal. First down, Columbus Lions.
So a penalty there, and the Lions will back them up. But as I was saying, just the ability to pressure the quarterback, which they've done on seemingly every down,
every pass
defensively,
play,
and have perfect coverage on the back end, it makes it incredibly difficult. And if we've learned one thing today, it is exactly why this team has been crowned champions the last few years here.
Yeah, they look like they are chomping at the bit for another. And the Venom haven't had many answers so far tonight. Still plenty of time left, though. Just over 10 minutes to go in this third quarter. Not Brooks in there at quarterback this time, as that one is just thrown away. But J.C. Newman lofting that pass down the field, incomplete.
And a great catch on that play from the fan in the front row. Just what a grab, just great job securing it with both hands. Doing the real traditional approach there on that catch. You got to give him credit. I wonder if he gets to keep the football, though. That's my
good question. Nobody's come to get it so far, so maybe so. Second down and 10. Lions at the 5-yard line. Newman under center, running back to his left is Kimbrough. And under some pressure, he sidesteps a would-be tackler, then slips through another tackler and down right around the 15-yard line, which should be enough, it looks like, for a first down.
And that was almost trouble for the Lions, as it seemed like the Venom were going to get the sack, and maybe in the area of a safety it would have been close, but just a tremendous juke move to get out of there and then showing off the speed to pick up the first down. Or close to, they did give him the first down.
Trayvon John came streaking up the middle. I think that's who it was. And very nearly had Newman wrapped up, but showed his elusiveness to get away. And it is a 1st and 10 just across the 15-yard line. Newman takes the snap and will drop back to pass. Throws deep. Receiver trying to make an adjustment for the ball, could not do it. And it goes incomplete. Looking for Ewing again, who's been a thorn in the side of the Venom tonight.
A little bit of contact there. It seemed like just kind of a bit of a miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver there, that pass. Not too well in the vicinity of both Ewing or Amarillo defensive back to try to make a play on it. So it seems like the Lions offense not quite as in a rhythm as we saw them in the first half. And the Venom certainly be a welcome sight for them if they can try to take advantage here and force a turnover on downs or some sort of turnover and get the offense back on the field. Just give them another chance to try to get something going.
2nd and 10 at the 16 for Columbus. Ewing with a lot of time. Lets it go, but it's underthrown and picked off inside the 10-yard line. Coming down with that, Devontae Tinsley for the Venom. And they get a much-needed turnover.
And, Mike, I think the big question there is why J.C. Newman is in at quarterback right now for the Lions. It appears that they've decided to go away from Marcus Brooks. The question
Number
is,
56 offense. That penalty is declined. First down, Amarillo Venom. Timeout on the field.
Well, and again, Tinsley with the pick. So with 7:16 to go in this third quarter of play, we've got a timeout. It's Columbus leading the Amarillo Venom 41-14.
Shoot. I'm calling Patrick. Do you think you can still fix it?
Yes, ma'am. We can fix electric fast.
Great. When can you be here?
Hi, I'm from Patrick.
Patrick Electric. When you need help fast, call us. We strive for same-day service and offer 24-hour emergency service.
Patrick Electric.
Hartman Roofing specializes in doing the job right. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Roof damage left unrepaired will lead to more costly repairs over time. Before you file a claim, call Hartman Roofing for a free evaluation. Don't make a costly mistake. Call Hartman Roofing, 372-8510 if you think you have roof damage. It's important to act quickly. Unrepaired roof damage can lead to costly water damage. Call Hartman Roofing today.
If you have a love for the game, you'll love Texas Panhandle Sports Network's local sports coverage. TPSN brings you the best local sports coverage in the Panhandle. The hardest hits, the biggest plays, and latest scores. Every win, every loss, and every nail-biting finish all in one place. Catch the action anytime at TPSNSports.com or the TPSN mobile app on iPhone and Android. The Texas Panhandle Sports Network, the best choice for local sports.
So we go back to play as the Venom. We go back to play. The Venom leading. Trailing 41-14. But they have the ball. Wishful thinking.
Yeah, wishful thinking for the Venom. But
first down and 10 from the 9-yard line, and the completed pass on the far side of the field. Coming up with that one is Zachary Atkinson. And a nice throw from Dalton Cole. Didn't have a defender breathing down his neck and put it on target for a first down.
They'll go hurry up here as they try to get a little bit of a rhythm.
Cole faces the pressure this time from the backside, and he is dropped for the quarterback sack by DeAndre Brown.
And Cole just slow to get up there. Doesn't look like he's really actively injured, but just has taken so many hits in this game. He's got to be feeling it just a little bit. And I was going to say on that last play, a positive thing for the Venom. You want to see more of those.
Yeah.
More of those just 10-yard outs. Atkinson, one of the receivers on this roster that was there last week for the team and has been able to come back. You hope that him and Cole would have a little bit more of a rapport, just to have developed some sort of comfortability with each other. And you want to see more of those just quick completions for the Venom. You don't need it all in one play. Just try to get something going to get some chunk yardage, get some first downs, and get things rolling.
See what they can do on second down and 16 now. Zips that pass to a receiver on the far side. Once again, Atkinson with the catch.
That was a rocket.
It was, wasn't
from
it?
Dalton Cole, showing off the arm strength a little bit. Atkinson, a nice job just corralling that one in. But the Venom now still in a tough position, 3rd and 14 after the sack. Really backed him up. So you like those, I like to see those quick completions, but they're going to need a couple more of those if they're going to pick up the first down and keep this drive rolling. Right now, a good opportunity to try to get back in this game with the Lions offense looking less than unbeatable like they did in the first half to start this second half.
Trayvon John in at running back in front of the quarterback. Cole has it bounced to him and then flags and whistles.
Looks like they're motioning for a false start.
False start, number 4, offense. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
Well, we again got the intercepted pass and then a completed pass on first down, and they just haven't been able to sustain that consistency.
And that was Rodney Pierre, who, of course, we saw make that tremendous catch in the end zone. The one of the real few highlights for the Venom, really the biggest highlight for them on offense so far today. So just needing to clean up a few of those things, certainly going into next week if you're the Venom. Fewer penalties on offense. Make sure everybody's a little bit more tightened up in terms of those tiny details that you need to make sure are right on a week-to-week basis.
And pressure again from the backside. And just as before, it's DeAndre Brown with the quarterback sack. And the Venom headed in the wrong direction.
And, I hate to say it at this point, but Dalton Cole has to let that one go. And it wasn't as if there was any receiver wide open down the field. It was great coverage again from the Lions. But if Cole just takes a little bit off of it, maybe could have gave Pierre a chance around the 20, 15-yard line. And do what we saw at the beginning of the first half for the Lions. Remember that great completion to Ewing down the field? You know, you'd say a little bit underthrown, but that was really a great placement on the ball as much as it was underthrown, because Ewing was the only one that can get to it. If you could do a little bit of the same sort of thing, if you were Cole there, is the Venom are going to go for it now. Why not here in the second half?
Yeah, absolutely. 4th and 23 as they're backed up to the 6-yard line. Cole's got to find some time. He steps up now and lets it go deep. Has a man down there. It's caught. Touchdown, Venom.
There was a flag on the play, though, Mike, back behind the line of scrimmage. So we might have to check the penalty on that touchdown.
Siobhan Richardson. But hold everything. Flag back near the goal line, flag at midfield.
And the one behind the goal line came out pretty early. I have to wonder if it was in the area of a legal formation for the Venom. So it looks like Venom are going to celebrate the touchdown, and it appears as though maybe the Venom think this one is going to stay.
Calls on the play. Illegal defense. Both linebackers went into coverage prior to the play action. Illegal formation defense. The defensive end was outside the guard. Both penalties are declined. Result of the play, touchdown.
Wow.
Well, just a great bit of protection. Finally, it holds up. Cole's able to find the perfect spot to let that ball go and just let his receiver beat his man over the top. Perfect throw and catch. Might be the best throw we've seen of the day from Dalton Cole. His receiver had a step. We saw an opportunity to hit one of those in the first half. Cole just overthrew him just a little bit that time. Perfectly on target for his receiver to get the Venom on the board here in the second half.
Wow, beautifully executed play. Yeah, we would definitely like to see more of that. That's Dalton Cole when he has time to throw. Now, he was flushed out initially, but he stepped up and then let that one fly. And just a picture-perfect throw hitting Richardson on the run. 2-point conversion try. Trayvon John in the backfield with the quarterback. Cole wants to throw, looks right, now comes back left, and it's high and picked off in the end zone. And he'll go down right around the 6-yard line.
Should be blown dead rather quickly. So he kind of hit off the side there, but
getting that pick was Kai Griswold. And so that thwarts the 2-point attempt by the Venom. With 2:35 left to go in this third quarter, it's 41-20. The Lions lead the Venom on the Texas Panhandle Sports Network and News Channel 10-2.
So think about this. Light travels 93 million miles from the sun to reach your eye. It's bent, focused, and transmitted into electrical impulses. Those signals are then decoded by the brain into colors, patterns, and the three-dimensional images that build the world around you. Vision is the result of your eyes and your brain working together. So use your brain and let us take care of your eyes.
Are you tired and fed up with folks just kicking tires? Are you worried about strangers coming into your home and not really interested in buying?
We can help. We make selling your home, your car, or the entire contents of a business painless. It's effortless, fast, and profitable using competitive bidding. Call us at Asset Auctioneers for a free, that's free, no obligation visit to learn how fast and easy it can be to get things sold at auction.
Cracks in walls? Sticking doors? Panhandle Foundation Repair provides a lifetime transferable warranty on your foundation repair as long as the house is around. The owner and foundation are covered. Call Panhandle Foundation Repair for the best foundation repair warranty in the business. 373-4000. Panhandle Foundation Repair is the choice when it comes to your home's foundation because of their lifetime transferable warranty on foundation repair. 373-4000.
Well, 2:36 left to play in this third quarter, and finally, it's been a while. It's kind of the drought is broken on the scoring for the Venom. Here's this beautiful touchdown pass.
And you mentioned it, Cole got flushed out a little bit, but did a great job just kind of recreating that pocket, stepping up and finding his receiver. To make a throw like that on the run, you're talking about a 42-yard throw roughly in terms of air yardage, and Cole put it right on the money there. And when the Venom needed it, backed up against their own goal line, wasn't looking good. They were able to get little bit of saved by a penalty, but I mean, Cole taking advantage of what the defense gave him there, and those deep throws are going to be the bread and butter of this Venom offense this season, so you need to connect on those.
Here is the kick. Will be fielded right at the goal line.
Ewan's got a lane.
And look out, he's loose again. Finally runs out of room as he's knocked out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, Ewan at your neck of the woods, Memphis, or I guess it's probably a different Memphis than you're used to.
Probably the other Memphis, not the real one.
Likely the other Memphis, not Memphis, Texas, where Mike Roden calls home. But Ewing, he's shown a lot today in terms of the kind of athleticism that got him to play at Memphis, and we can see certainly that he's been, if not the best player on the field, one of the best players. Now, my question now for this Lions team, and it looks like the question will be answered, that Marcus Brooks is back at quarterback. You wondered if J.C. Newman playing was just to get him some reps, but not taking any chances now.
Quick toss comes to the near side. Brooks right back to work where he left off. That pass complete to Jarman Ferdson as he takes it along the boards. And a good first down gain of about, let's see, where did they spot it down? About the 8-yard line, 8-yard line, I guess.
And I have to imagine might not be the last we see of J.C. Newman at quarterback in this game. It seemed as though the Lions wanted to get him some reps up so big, and after the interception and the Venom touchdown, they decide, well, let's go back to our old reliable Marcus Brooks back there at quarterback and try to make sure we really put this game away.
Marcus Brooks is a little bigger, but he reminds me of Julian Reese, the former Amarillo Venom quarterback, just in his stature and the way he controls the game. Arm strength, all those things. He lofts that one into the end zone. It's taken away. Wow, what an interception. Looked like it was going to be a touchdown pass. How about that? And credit Devontae Tinsley, his second interception of the second half.
Well, the Venom certainly making big plays on defense. Doesn't matter who's a quarterback, I guess. The Venom defense is just in a bit of a rhythm. You're right. It just looked like for the Lions, it was Jarman Fedson who mistimed his jump because the ball was there. If he just times that correctly, he has a touchdown, but he's coming down once the ball finally gets to him, and that gives the Venom just enough time to get in there and make that play for the interception, just taking it away. As you mentioned, taking a touchdown off the board, and maybe that's the momentum swing that the Venom needed in this game.
You know, they're only down by 21, and in the indoor game, that's not a lot. Let's see what they can do before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Dalton Cole takes a low snap. Here comes the blitz. He sidesteps the defender and then makes something out of nothing, as he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, or maybe not quite. But that looked like it was going to be disastrous.
And we've seen the Venom have a little bit of trouble with the snap throughout the course of this game. That's something that they've, for whatever reason, has caused them some issues, just getting that snap off clean, and it came up there as well.
Number 2 defense, lined up outside the guard. 5-yard penalty, it's first down.
Well, that'll sure benefit the Venom. Instead of a loss on the play, got a 1st and 10.
We've mentioned this pressure that Cole's had to face in this game. That was maybe some of the best that we've seen of him as far as trying to evade that pressure. As we'll see if they can get this snap off before the third quarter ends.
Nope, not going to quite make it. Well,
quarter.
Venom not quite dead yet. They still trail the Columbus Lions, the defending league champions. But it's now 41-20. And the Venom with the ball when we come back for the start of the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this on the Texas Panhandle Sports Network and News Channel 10.